The addition of the screen distance feature by far, I think, is the most notable feature in iOS 17. It's not even a feature really, all it is just the way the phone can tell you that you are too close to the screen. As someone with extremely poor vision, every time I use my phone I bring it closer and closer to my face as time passes. So the addition of something like this is extremely beneficial for someone like me. And it works pretty well too, it's pretty straightforward. You have your phone too close to your eyes, the phone recognizes this, pauses, and gives you a full screen warning. And since I toggled this feature on, I noticed just how much I pull my phone closer to my eyes in a given day. I honestly get the warning pop up about 3 to 4 times a day, if not more, which makes me think about all the years of phone use that I've had this bad habit. So thank you, Apple, for bringing this feature into the light, because now it is actually affecting people's health in a positive way. It's off by default, but this toggle in the settings is definitely worth toggling. Live voicemail. I didn't even know this was a feature in iOS 17 up until a few days ago. It went completely under my radar actually, but I got a call the other day from an unknown number, and one of the options for the call was a send to voicemail button. I tapped it, but I wasn't expecting the phone to transcribe the voicemail in real time for me. When I tell you that I was genuinely surprised and impressed, I was. I knew this feature was on Android, but had completely forgotten that iOS added it too with this update. I'm glad it was added though, because the transcription actually works pretty well and pretty smoothly too. The voicemail that I actually got was pretty low pitched and of bad quality, but the phone transcribed it pretty well and in real time too. Again, this feature has been out there on Android and even before that with the old school phones, but man, it's just nice having something like this now. I will be using this all the time now, that's for sure. Also, I just found this out too, but voice notes in messages are also now transcribed as well, not in real time, but after the fact. Over the years, I really found myself using Siri more and more, mainly just for home accessories like to turn off and on the fans and lights, but also sometimes it's just better to ask Siri something rather than to try and Google it. So now it seems like Siri is a bit better at conversing. First of all, I love the fact that we don't need to say "Hey Siri" anymore, although you still can, but it feels a lot more natural just saying Siri. Apple Music is a lot better now and also much cleaner looking at that, especially in light mode. And depending on the album, there might be full screen artwork, which is a nice touch, but primarily the addition of crossfade, which I know literally every other music streaming app has had for a while now, but the addition of it brings almost like a new feeling to the Apple Music user experience. Live lyrics fill along to the songs now. This actually looks very smooth in real time. Also, AirPods seem to have less issues connecting now, which I very much like. But one thing that has sucked about Apple Music is the shuffle algorithm. Literally, every time you tap shuffle, the same 50 songs will shuffle first, but in a different order, of course. This has been a problem ever since I can remember, and it's still a problem in iOS 17. I want to know if anybody else has had this experience. Please write in the comments, but this shuffle algorithm is extremely annoying. I also want to vent about the wallpapers this year too. iOS used to have so much variety, so much uniqueness, so much character when it came to choices of default wallpapers. But in the last 5 years or so, it's just been so disappointing that we get like maybe 2 or 3 new wallpapers with each update. Everything else is sort of the same looking, but just a slight variation in each. The added planet wallpapers are nice, but they're really just circles, different colored circles against a black background, nothing too unique. Same with the kaleidoscope group of wallpapers. Nice, but all sort of similar with different colors, nothing too unique and different. And there's some other nice things that came with this update too. A lot that I don't really want to get too much into, but the contact card feature looks pretty cool and is a pretty good idea. And the new UI elements that just make the phone look that much cleaner, or make the OS look that much cleaner and better. And of course the camera level in camera, and then the zoom to crop option in photos are all very nice. And this is a pretty nice, not like crazy, no crazy like big changes, but a really nice, substantial, well needed iOS update that makes people with iPhones lives a little easier. I wanted to make an iOS 17 video sooner, but I'm glad I didn't, because using it now I've found so many little things that I like about it, and I'm pretty sure I'll find even more just by using it over time.